Welcome back everyone to another video, and today we are back with an absolute banger. I have decided to review another Pantera song, and not just any particular song. We are talking about the power / glam metal era of Pantera. Now today's song is Right on the Edge, part of the album I Am the Night, released in 1985. An absolutely flawless album. It is so underrated. This whole album is genuinely a completely different style from your average Pantera throughout the 90s and 2000s. Now, some people love it, some people hate it. Let me know what you think down below, but let's just get straight into it. For those who are unaware, this is the original band members of Pantera. Now, you hear that amazing riff. That is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Dimebag Darrell, playing that riff. And don't quote me on this, but I believe he was very, very young when this first came out. But hats off to the GOATs, RIP to Dimebag and Vinnie Paul. I have to say that this whole album, I Am the Night, was obviously released in 1985, and it reminds me so much of like Def Leppard vocals in a way, and a mix of like Judas Priest combined into one. Now, a lot of people say this is glam. Honestly, if I was to put this as a percentage, I would say this is like 30% glam and like 70% power metal, when comparing it to other power metal and glam metal albums released in the same time period. If you have not realized as well, my channel art on YouTube is a mixed up version of this album because I absolutely love it. The riffs on this are so powerful. Like, Dimebag is arguably one of the greatest. There are a lot of people that come close, but I genuinely think he's up there with one of the best, genuinely. Now, you can hear this, right? He is young here, right? This is the early stages of Pantera, and these songs are still from 1985. These are not 20th century remastered songs that are on Spotify where all the frequencies and everything has been sound matched. These are genuine 1985 recordings. Now, I wish I had the vinyl. If I had a vinyl, the vinyl would be up like right there. But with that said, this is from 1985 with no remastering in the future, right? Every song you listen to now, if you go on Spotify, they have been remastered at some point. That goes for Metallica, that goes for most old school Pantera as well. They've been remastered some point along the line, whether it's in the title or not. That's just how it is. I would love to hear this entire album get remastered in the 20th century. I'm saying that like we're living in a different era, but seriously. You can definitely hear how it's not been mastered. Listening to that guitar on its own, it sounds like it's been recorded in a microwave, and it probably was, let's be honest. Listening to this final breakdown for the millionth time, right, you have this amazing riff, Dimebag going ham, he's going to work, but it also gives me the vibe of a little bit of groove just with the way that the drums come in again. And I can imagine this as an instrumental and then remade, remastered with new school Pantera, for example, before 2003 for obvious reasons. So like a remade version of this with a groove style Pantera 20 years later. Now everyone, that is Right on the Edge by Pantera, released in 1985. Now overall, I absolutely love this song. The riffs, they're so heavy, and it is such a perfect example of power metal from the 80s. Now look, if I was to give this song an overall rating, all things considered, for me, this is one of my favorite tracks out of the album. There's a couple others, we are going to cover those eventually on the channel, but for me, this song gets a solid 9.5. I really, really, really wish they released these on Spotify. I do have them on my phone saved in my files, but it's just not as convenient listening on Spotify or Apple Music. But with that said, no complaints at all. An absolutely flawless track. Now we're going to wrap this video up here, guys. If you have any more songs, videos, etc. that you would like me to react to, please leave a comment down below. Check out the Instagram and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.